welcome to Tunden Live. Ladies and gentlemen, hello, Luna.
But you wanted mine. I keep my head over water, but the tide will rise. I tried to feel in my bones, but you had to lie. I've been what you needed, it's all the skies. Trying to pull me under, you're lost at sea. Do you ever wonder what you want from me, from me, from me, from me, from me, from me, from I don't ever wanna go back to where I was. You got all you wanted, but wasn't enough. Part of me always wonders where I'd be. Stuck in somebody else's memory. Through you a lifeboat, through you a lifeboat, through you a lifeboat, but you wanted mine. Through you a lifeboat, but you wanted mine. Keep my head over water, but the tide will rise.
Heck yeah. Dude, that was epic. Those tracks are crazy, man.
You like the strings at the end where you just like really feel like you're on top of a mountain?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Kinsey and Danny, welcome.
Thank you so much for having us. We're really excited to be here.
You glad to be in Nashville, too?
You know I am.
I know you guys did a show at the 5 Spot last night. Sounds like it went pretty well.
Really well.
Yeah, we loved it. We had we played after a hemp convention, so the crowd was just so loving.
Oh, and easygoing. And
Very
Laid
going.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a lot of these. I was like, I usually do these, but
What's the worst thing that happens when you just throw weed on stage? No
Right.
tomatoes. It's just a bunch
That was
of...
after the show.
no, you got. What did they give you? They gave you
It
like,
was like a Delta 8 infused honey.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was really good.
They give him like 5 sticks of it. And
Oh
I
my
talked to the guy
gosh.
for like, I don't know, like at least
He
like
sees
30
it.
minutes.
It's in my soul.
Yeah, he talks to him for 5 minutes. He's like, I got some Delta 8. I'm like, of course you did. Like, so funny.
This is going to change your tea and coffee game for a couple weeks, man. You're going to
Be
be
like-
stimulant on one side and then the rest of
Always at the same time. At the same time.
Like, why is Danny getting so quiet after he drinks coffee? This is so weird.
Oh, man, we're stoked to have you guys here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
we're
you so
so happy
much.
to
This
be
is
here.
a wonderful setup.
Thanks, man. Thanks for being here. And thanks to anybody who is watching right now on the internet world. Welcome. Welcome to Tuned In.
welcome.
Where all the
We are
cameras
live right now. I'm monitoring chats, so let me know where you're watching from. I got it up on the YouTubes and the Facebook. I think we're on Twitch right now also. Don't
Love
be
that.
selfish. Tell somebody about it. Call your mom. Call your grandma.
We want moms and grandmas only on this stream.
Moms,
So-
grandmas, and gamers.
and gamers.
Heck yeah. Do yourself a favor, too, if you're watching on your phone or an iPad. Don't do that. Maybe try to throw it on your TV, whatever the biggest screen
Oh,
in your
yeah.
house is. And if you got some headphones, at least throw some headphones on, because Mr. Ryan Fowler's back there
That's right.
throwing you some professional audio. Man, let's jump into another song.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna tell them about it. This is Into Static.
Yeah, this next song is called Into Static, and it's actually the title track of our first full-length album that we actually dropped at the top of the year. So what we decided to do is a lot of the songs that you're hearing tonight are from our reimagined album. So during, 2020, when everything shut down, what we decided to do was, hey, let's take this album that we just released that we can't go on tour with, and let's just completely redesign the soundscape. And we were all super in our heads, and I know a lot of musicians just hit a writing wall where they just
Sure.
couldn't write new music. But I was like, let's mess around with some new sounds. Let's get ourselves out of the box. So that's what the reimagined album was. It's pretty much literally every lyric from Dear Demons, but with a whole new perspective. So anybody that's tuning in that has never seen us play live before, Hello Luna is a rock band, but the songs that you're hearing tonight are very different, and it lends itself great for touring. I thought it would just be something we put out on the on Spotify, but we ended up touring with it because it got such great reception. So what we decided to do with this next song is something a little similar. So if you check out this song on Spotify, you're going to hear the rock version, but this is kind of the headier version. Into Static is the title track because it's what sums up the entire album. I was dealing with a lot of mental and emotional strain, and the rock version is really awesome because it's really angry, but this version is really awesome because it shows more of the pain. It shows more of the emotion rather than just the anger. So I really like the way that this track turned out, but that's the next one we're going to be playing is the Into Static Reimagined, and that's going to be our next release this fall.
Heck yeah, dude.
You take too much space occupying my mind. I need to find some peace of mind and relinquish what is mine. I need to replace space, display my thoughts of you. Can't you tell that's hard to do? All I think about is you. Just go into static. You can't mask it. If things are getting out of them, we've got to feel the pain. No, it's automatic. You can't mask it. If things are getting out of them, we've got to feel the pain. You say forget my pain. I wish I could. 'Cause every morning, every night wouldn't feel like such a fight. You try to pretend it's fine, but you can lie here. 'Cause what keeps you up at night is exactly what I find. Just go into static. You can't mask it. If things are getting out of them, we gotta feel the pain. No, it's automatic. You can't mask it.
Oh, dude. That was super cool. Super cool.
Thank you.
So Danny, you had a lot to do with building these tracks, or what? Or did you guys both sit in a room together for a long time and
Well,
just
we do a lot of
hash
that.
it out?
Yeah.
We do a lot of that.
A lot of it is me coming to the studio with sounds and ideas, and Kinsey going, "Well, it's close, but it's not good enough."
Sure.
Yeah, that's my main role.
So do you have like a particular sound in your head that you're just trying to get out?
You know, that's the hardest part because most of the people I work with, like Danny, like Michael, my drummer, they are, you know, so much more technically advanced than I am. But I have the song inside of my head, and it's their job to figure out that puzzle and figure
right.
out what it is. So, I mean, there's a lot of, no, it's more of like a
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure
And
you
they're
love that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, can you not? I mean, we've been staying a few days here in Nashville, and he finally shared with me what is that folder that you're like, oh, here, you can pick sounds out of here.
Oh, Splice.
Yeah, he shared
Oh,
the
yeah.
Splice folder with me, so now I can actually go in and like listen to these sounds.
Right,
And
at
he's
least
like,
give me ideas.
yeah, he's like,
Sure.
favorite the ones that you want. And I was like, wow, this is gonna like expedite like
Yeah.
how we do things so much.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, so we have like a little HDMI output on your computer. Do you want to kind of give people a rundown on maybe kind of what you're doing? And if you eat the mic as much as you can, just so they
Okay.
can hear you out there. But
So yeah, I guess if you can see, so ultimately, like, of course, we have all the band members who do their various things. So a lot of times, like with a track like this, and since this one was essentially a remix, I'll come with a lot of these kinds of sounds.
and that you're playing on a keyboard, right?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
but it's just an instrument patch in there.
Yeah. So that's I think that one's the BT Phobos. So BT is one of my favorite producers, and somebody who kind of wouldn't say mentored me, but I met him a few times and gave me such great advice. And he actually created his own VST, and I kind of lean on that one a lot because
Cool.
it's just so interesting and unique.
And that's like a virtual. What's VST stand for the uninitiated? It's like
Virtual, I don't even know
yeah,
anymore.
So it's just basically a virtual instrument.
Yeah,
thing.
it's
I don't
just
know.
like a plug-in that you put in your DAW.
Yeah, this
you
is
know,
this
you
is
got
a lot of trigger words.
Yeah, all these things just go whoop, right
They-
over my head.
You know, when you've been doing something for a really long time, there's certain things you just forget exist,
Yeah.
like that other people don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was just trying to get people to understand that you're not just up there hit and play on
Right,
your thing.
for
you
sure.
You have different. You know, your keyboard allows you to access to different digital instruments, and then you're doing all kinds of. Are you triggering
Yeah.
loops, and you're triggering.
Yeah, so this is a push 2. So for those who do know what MIDI controllers are, this is kind of one of those top tier. It's really nice because if you use Ableton, you can work on just this, and you don't even have to look at your DAW or anything at all.
That's crazy.
So that really just helps things out a lot. You got all your devices and knobs and stuff like that. But when we're performing, there's a handful of ways that we have things triggered. Some of them are already sequenced out. You know, it's hard to play every single instrument and cue everything and make sure everything's perfect so she doesn't mess up.
Right.
So a lot of things we have sequenced out, and then I'll choose a handful of instruments that I can switch back and forth and sort of play, so every show is a little bit different. Gives everybody sort of like this is a live performance sort of thing.
Dude, that's cool.
So yeah,
And I bet that took not only a lot of time for you guys to reimagine and re-record the stuff, but also for you to set it up in a way that you
Yeah.
can reproduce it in
I
a
mean,
live
it's
setting.
essentially like we created a different band.
Yeah.
And sometimes it feels that way.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, truly, like, whoever's, on here right now and you don't know who we are, definitely go and check out our music because it is quite different.
yeah,
But I think, especially with how things are going in the music industry, you kind of have to be versatile. You have
Yeah.
to learn
Yeah.
how to adapt. And
You gotta be able to deliver a lot with a little.
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And with this why not take advantage of the technology and get
That's
and
exactly
get your
what we
point
decided.
across.
Yeah.
And with two people, if that's the way to do it, that's the way to do it.
Yep.
Right. And when you have members, like as we all grow and change in life, people have babies, have jobs and stuff like that. So it is kind of nice that we all as a band respect each other enough to be able to be
Yeah.
like, all right, well, let's, like we'll put these on backing tracks
Yeah.
if you can't come, and
Yeah, it
and
takes
we
a
really
lot of
thrive on it.
pressure.
Yeah, if you can't show up,
off
we'll
of
turn
them.
you into a computer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which isn't as fun, of course. For
No.
when we're live, we'd much rather have our bassist or our guitarist.
Oh my
like,
gosh, I feel so
noodling
much
and
more
stuff.
comfortable on stage.
But this, like, a usual two-piece is like freaking coffee shop acousticville, and this is so
Right.
much more in your vein of what is truthful.
what we actually
yeah,
do.
exactly.
Yeah, which I mean, that's what we want to stay true to. We want to be able to do the most with a little.
And then, so it sounds like you're kind of evolving your sound a little bit. You went from this
Yes.
rock thing, and then you're doing this, and that kind of leads into the next song, which
Yeah.
is. So tell me about, what is it, Keeney? Is that what I'm saying?
yeah,
saying it
so
right?
that's actually how him and I started like making music together. He was like, hey, why don't you join on some of these tracks I've been building? And so in the course of like 2 months, we ended up building 8 tracks.
Wow.
And then he was like, do you just want to kind of take this over? Because I'm the one who manages, I'm the one who does the social media. And so once I get something like in my path, like I'm just going to manage the crap out of it.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, just take it. So it turned into my solo project. And I was like, really, really digging what we were creating. Danny creates very dark and emotional kind of sounds. He comes from a background of like videography, so he's always thinking of cinema.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of the tracks he
Yeah.
builds, you can kind of see. I always say, like, I feel like I can see the movie playing as the
Yeah.
song is playing. And
You got some. Your songs are pretty heavy, emotionally. There's a lot there.
Yeah, there is. And I feel like I can kind of like reach into that in a different way with Kenny.
Kenny is how you say it.
Yeah, Kenny.
And that's like you said it's like a superhero that you imagined to help you deal with some of the.
So Kenny is kind of like this other person that I created to essentially like carry the weight of my problems. So like when I was writing,
That sounds like healthy compartmentalization.
right?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is like I can't afford a therapist, so I just made a new solo project.
Yeah, I mean, music's cathartic in that way, though.
It totally is.
I'm sure this is way healthier way to deal with that, whatever
Mm-hmm.
you got going on, than something else.
yeah, than drinking myself or smoking myself into a coma.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, Kenny is kind of like this superhero. It's the person that I kind of envisioned myself. So a lot of these songs, like the lyrics that you hear in Kenny, are kind of just like this this back and forth between feeling really weak and like envisioning just strength before I even have it. So I mean, it's been such a different experience doing Kenny than Hello Luna, but Danny ended up obviously stepping in to Hello Luna. So the next songs that we're going to create are going to be kind of like infusing some of those, like my solo project, into Hello Luna.
Cool.
And kind of evolving our sound into this more like modern, mecca of rock, as
Okay.
opposed to just the straight up in your face,
All right.
which we will always be that. But
Well, let's do the. Oh, I just got somebody. I have God speaks to me sometimes.
oh, I see.
Oh, cool.
And apparently Guardians are watching on Twitch right now. Do you know? I guess is that what you said, Ryan? Yeah.
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Astral, and there's somebody that's watching on the.
it's our Guardians. Hey,
Yeah,
what's up?
yeah.
What's up, Destiny fam?
See, there you go.
I love
That's
it.
what's up.
All right, yeah, let's get into the Keeney stuff.
Yeah.
Feel the sound, but water can't get loud. I'm here and now. You're somewhere can't get found. I'm all around you, underneath the ground. Don't leave me now. Come closer, my heart pounds. At night I meditate on every thought that makes me hate. The things I say will come too late. For some I cannot educate. Don't easily for some. I cannot educate them. Overwhelmed with deadly spells, you're marching with the citadel. Coming for a show until I wanna be the one that fell. Wash my hands and I'm gone. Don't look back, no, you're wrong. Play pretend you're a song. Hear the sound, the water can't get loud. I'm here and now, you're somewhere can't get found. I'm all around, you're underneath the ground. Don't leave me now, come closer, my heart pounds.
Heck yeah, man. That rhythm change in the middle was trippy.
Thank you. I'm huge on like time signature changes and tempo changes. It's one
Oh
of
my
favorite
gosh.
things
Tell
to
me
do.
what that means.
Because
I can only count to 4, and there's no other way to do it.
That's how I am.
Sometimes we'll switch to like a 3/4 or 5/6.
Okay.
In this
And-
case, we just did a tempo change. But I do love like just anything I can do to sort of like
Jarring.
jar the audience
Yeah.
into paying attention.
Yeah.
You know, I do feel like sometimes you'll be listening to a song, and one of my favorite things about pop music is that like the structure is always so like unique, and it's always moving and changing. And so I was like, all right, well, what if we start like messing with that? Like, let's
Sure.
push that as far as we can. We have a couple tracks that do have like 5 or 6 time signature changes
Yeah.
with like a bunch of tempo changes. And like, kudos to her for being able to keep up with those.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I will be working with other people, and they're like, "What's happening?"
It's
right
freaking weird, but it's cool. That is my favorite part about a lot of songs where you guess where something's going and you're wrong.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
It's like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
one of
I
my
enjoy that.
favorite bands is Sonlux, and they'll do that. Like in the middle of a song, you get some instrument you never thought you'd hear in a million years, just like slapped in your face.
Yeah.
and a bunch of changes. So
Heck yeah, man. Let's talk about some of the merch and we got some tip incentives and stuff too.
Heck yeah.
So anybody who just wants to comment and follow us on YouTube, we're gonna let Kinsey pick 3 people that are gonna receive one of these lovely signed show posters that Mr. Ryan Fowler back there designed. We'll
They
give you
look
that
sweet.
for nothing. It is a cool
It
Like,
does
when
look
I-
really
man.
good.
Yeah, when we were back there, I was like, look how glossy.
I was like, did our marketing guy do this?
I know. I was like, wait a second.
Hey man, I'm sure he's looking for side work. That's the musician gig. We got musicians on
I
both
don't
sides
know
of
if
the
he
camera.
is, honestly.
Love
we
it.
know we all know what it's like to hustle around
Absolutely.
here. So anybody, if you want to go to tunedinlive.com/donate, or you can just at tunedinlive on Venmo if you got it. But anybody who donates $10 is going to get a link to a digital download folder that Kenzie's going to hook you guys up with. What, some song? You got some songs?
Yeah, so the track Into Static, the reimagined one, it hasn't come out yet, but we finished it. So we will go ahead and send that to you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Early too. That's
Yeah, before the release.
And then if you donate $25, you'll get that previous $10 level. Everything just stacks here, man. She's killing it. It's a deal. You're gonna do a handwritten lyric sheet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then $50 will get you all that plus a T-shirt and a CD.
Mhm.
Which CD?
Either the
You have so many.
yeah, I have 3.
Look at these.
Literally have 3.
This is pretty awesome.
So you can choose any of them. We have the 2 EPs, and then we have the newest album. So whichever one that you want, I'll make sure to sign those as well, and it'll be coming to you.
That's awesome. And then if you want to go cray and do $100, you get all that plus a personal live stream.
Yeah, so I actually run a Patreon, and once a month I do a live stream. So whoever donates $100, I will do a personalized live stream. We can just chat it up, just like we're doing right now. You know, anything you want to talk about, or if you just want to sit and watch, you let me know the songs off the albums that you want me to play, and we'll strip it down, do an acoustic little jam session. It'll be fun.
That's amazing. And then $150 will get you all that And then plus like it's basically a Supreme merch package, which will be like signed set lists, all 3 CDs, a beanie, a sticker. Here, look at this beanie.
I
Here.
love that beanie.
It's so
It's
cool.
pretty
with
cool.
The cat.
It's a cat and a cat skull. Did one of you guys draw that?
No, so we actually had this tattoo artist from Austin.
What?
He did the cat design, and we've kept that for so
Forever.
long.
Yeah.
That's pretty
so
funny.
long. People love the cat merch. Yeah,
Yeah, you're not a dog person,
I love.
or maybe you're not a
cats.
cat person and you just want to
Can
see
you
the skull.
imagine?
I've hung
Oh
out
my
with
gosh, I'm
your
just
dog.
milking people dry. I'm like, I don't even like cats. No, I have a dog and a cat, and I love them equally.
None of them are named Luna, though, right?
No, but everybody else's cat is named Luna.
Yeah.
So.
That's our fan base.
Yeah, our
Everybody has
fan
a cat
base-
named
Yeah,
Luna.
that is. There's got to be a witch out there somewhere that's got a cat named Luna.
Oh,
for
100%.
sure.
And
Yeah.
she's buying our merch.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah, it's a super large merch package. You're just gonna get hooked up, and an Instagram shout out.
Yeah.
Which is just, I
Yeah.
mean,
So if you pick that one, make sure you put, if you want me to tag you in it as well, make sure that you put your username so we can tag you in it.
yeah, we'll shoot you an email with the email that you used to donate with, or we'll get in touch with you on Venmo, whichever way it is, and we'll non-creepily ask you for your address. Hello, where do you live?
Where do you live?
Oh, all right. That was a spiel. I hope I don't have to do that again. I feel like I spent 5 minutes just on. I mean, that's so much crap that you're just
I know.
giving away to people. That's
So many
amazing.
things. I know.
I love it. Love it. Where are we at? Better Off Now?
Yep. Another Kenny song.
This is another Kinney song, and this is the second single that we put out, and we actually have a music video for this that's going to be coming out
Whenever I finish it.
whenever Danny finishes it. He literally, we actually, the first time we met is because he is a videographer, and now we're doing music and video.
Was.
Just milking him dry.
Cool.
All right, here we go.
Am I better off now than I was before? Am I better off now than I was before? Am I better off now than I was before? Am I better off now than I was before? Better, 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 better. I've been lost my sight, back of my eyes. Decide what's a lie or a shadow you die. Find what's inside, what's the rhythm and rhyme. All the time it's rewind, but there's nothing to find. But there's nothing to find. Getting lost in my head again. All my thoughts say that I'm dead to them. Keep me second thoughts to my only friend. Something about this moment makes it never end. Never ends. Keeping time, search my mind, reach the top of the line. You're just fine. One more time, crack the tip of your spine. Coming out, talk about what's stuck in your mouth, in your throat, what you wrote. Now you find the right note. Now you find the right note. I'm getting lost in my head again. All my thoughts say that I'm dead to them. Keep my second thoughts to my only friend. Something about this moment makes it never end. It never ends.
Heck yeah! I just want to let the track fade.
Yeah, it's got quite the tail on it. Yeah.
So good, so good. Oh man, that was cool. So is that one also about a superhero? Is that what it's? Okay.
Yeah, so that song is kind of about like, so I went through this transition period, like where I decided, I was dealing with some really tough stuff. My dad was actually facing life in prison, and I was
Holy moly.
I was dealing with a lot of like pain. So that was hard on its own. But a lot of my like childhood traumas came back on me, and because I just didn't process it. I was abused at a really young age, and I never was able to talk about it for fear for my safety. So when he was facing life in prison and he actually got locked up, I realized, oh my gosh, I can actually talk about these things now. So my whole purpose with music is being able to give a voice to people who either don't know how to talk about it or aren't safe enough to be able to share their story. And I just want to be a voice for that. So Better Off Now is about this time where I was like, okay, if I'm going to do that, I need to put the money where my mouth is, and I have to get better. I have to seek help, and I have to stop smoking and drinking and running away from my problems the way that I was. And I had this real coming to Jesus moment where I was like, okay, this is my faith, this is what I believe in, and I'm going to change my entire life. So Better Off Now is about the point where I was like, everybody's salvation story is always like, oh, and then I went to church and my whole life got better. It was not that. It was like, oh my gosh, I want a joint so bad right now. Oh my gosh, I just want to drown myself in a bottle of whiskey. But I was like, but I know that's not going to make me better.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a real roller coaster. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of I don't know how deep I can get into a lot, but I'm glad that you've got it figured out and you're able to use this like superhero thing to kind of like put that in that spot and help you deal with it. And are you like a big Marvel thing, or you're just that was the way that your brain works?
I do love Marvel. Maybe
you do.
I do. Yeah,
okay.
I
hate to admit it.
Yeah, but it's beyond that. I mean, I just love. I mean, it's music, right? Like I'm sure like when we were going to shows for the first time and it hits you.
Sure.
That like adrenaline rush where that rock star is a superhero to you.
Right.
And that's what I want to create. That's what got me through my pain, and like that's what I want to be. And it's not just for Kenny, it's for Hello Luna, it's for anybody that I can give that feeling to, because that kept me alive.
Yeah, I'm sure there are millions of people, not millions, tons of people that relate and have the same. It's good that you can have that someone can connect.
Exactly.
And experience that through. That's awesome. All right, tell me about False Alarms.
Yeah, so False Alarm is another one of those
Something
tracks.
in the Way.
This is one of the Hello Luna songs.
Something in the Way was next.
Oh,
okay. Never mind.
My
Psych.
fault.
No, that's my fault.
Oh, Kenzie's fault.
It's
No.
my.
It's
I will
finally
take
not
blame.
my fault. It's
I
fine.
will take blame.
You guys do whatever song you want to do. I really don't care.
So we're doing Something in the Way?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's perfect. We're just talking about movies. So we went
Superheroes.
and saw the new Batman movie, and the trailer for that is the Nirvana song Something in the Way. And they, like, redid it a little bit for the movie, and it just sounded like something Danny would do. And I was like, oh, we got to do this track.
Heck
So
yeah.
I was like, okay, let's record a cover of this. And it was the second song that you ever worked on anything with Hello Luna with? Or was it the first?
It was basically they both at the same time.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like us. Nothing is simple. But
Well,
yeah.
2 quick questions. Did you like the movie?
Oh, I
Love the
loved
movie.
it. Oh my gosh.
I
I'm
loved
already
it.
a big Batman
If-
fan. but-
All right. I dug it too. It was long,
Okay,
but it was worth
was
it.
too long.
You know,
it
I-
was
Well,
too
I don't know.
long.
I'm okay with
I
long.
like
Yeah.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
okay
no,
with
I
it.
actually did a rewatch of it recently, and I'm like, it felt shorter the second time I
Yeah.
watched it.
Mhm.
So
Second question: if you could have a superpower, what would your superpower be?
Flying. Period.
Flying.
The end.
Period.
Period. The end.
That
Flying.
would be pretty amazing.
telekinesis or teleportation, one of the two.
Yeah.
Teleportation would be
Telekinesis is pretty powerful because you can like
Take over
take
somebody's
over.
mind.
You can just like destroy this house and use
Yeah.
it as a weapon.
You're
so.
evil,
Yeah,
Danny.
he's
You got
clearly the bad guy in this situation.
Kenzie just wants to fly. Would
I'm
you,
just trying to fly.
Just go
man.
get a wingsuit.
I
Jump off
know.
of a mountain. You'll be fine.
I know.
All right, this is awesome. I'm gonna unmute your acoustic guitar.
Oh,
then,
that's. I'm glad you thought of it.
Yeah. Well, I would have. I don't know how I have. Again, God spoke to me and told me. Heck yeah. All right. Let's see. Can you hear yourself? The guitar. There.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, listen to that drop C.
love it.
Oh yeah. Talk about how jacked up your tuning is.
Oh my goodness,
It's
yeah.
so low right now.
It's crazy. So it's basically drop D, but
that means nothing to most people.
Yeah,
So it's just super. It's a way lower than it
it's
is for.
very low.
Yeah.
Like this is quite like very
Classic
very much
Kurt
lower
Cobain
than
stuff.
the classic standard tuning.
Heck yeah.
Underneath the bed, top has sprung a leak in the animals of tribes. They'll become my pets, and I'm living off of grass and the things from the ceiling. It's okay to fish, 'cause they don't have any feelings. Spin them away. Spin them away. Underneath the bridge, top has sprung a leak, and the animals have tried. They'll become my pets, and I'm living off of grass and the drippings from the ceiling. It's okay to fish, 'cause they don't have any feelings. Spin them away. Spin them away. Spin them away. Spin them away.
Wonderful. Freaking
I
nailed
love it. Best band ever.
Yeah, dude. No joke. I mean, the sounds on that record are incredible, and dude, the strings you had on there sounded great too.
Oh, thank you so much.
Love it.
Yeah, the funny thing about that song is it's 3 chords.
I mean, sometimes simple is the best.
It's almost interesting that like one of the greatest rock stars who ever graced rock music really didn't know how to play guitar.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's something to be said with fighting with your instrument. You almost can't teach that.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like
That's so
self-discovery is
Yep.
is sometimes a journey that is more effective than knowing too much and then trying to simplify.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
I think I just
100%.
made that up, but
No, it was
Well,
good. That was.
You need to put
really,
it on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you do.
speaking of t-shirts, if you guys go to tunedinlive.com/donate, there are so many different tiered levels that might get you some merchandise. And oh yeah, there's a cool check out y'all's Aaron, can you film the merch thing over there for in a second? I can't believe you don't have shoes on. What are you doing? Our camera guy doesn't wear shoes. He's just a beach.
Maybe
I like that
maybe he's
energy.
trying to be like
I mess with that.
extra
volley-
quiet.
Oh, our merch is up too. Hey, there we go. Okay, we have Tuned In Live merch. I forgot about that. You guys see the blue Tuned In hoodie right there? That's the same color as the wall. We own that color.
That's amazing.
It's tuned in. It's called Tuned In Blue. Crayola's got a 64 pack of crayons coming out for this year for the school kids. When they came back to school, and it just says Tuned In on the little crayon.
Oh, that's really cool.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
What? We
So
need to make
Couldn't-
a Hello
I could
Luna
not
Pink.
make that up ever. Never
amazing.
could I make it up ever.
No, he's lying.
I'm totally lying. But you can go to tunedinlive.com/shop, and we got a bunch of cool merch that is just drop shipped. But they have some really cool merch back there too. And you guys, if you donate $150, you're gonna get a giant merch package. But $50 will still get you a T-shirt, a CD, handwritten lyric sheet, digital download folder. Just go to tunedinlive.com/donate or at tunedinlive at Venmo. Look at that.
That is quite. I love that we're like showcasing this merch
Look
stand
at that
I've created.
steady hand Mr. Aaron Dolgus has.
Incredible.
That's what happens when you don't wear shoes. You get balance in other areas. It's amazing.
He's just a big yogi. That's all this is.
Oh, I love it. All right, well, why don't you guys tell me what's coming up?
Right.
We got false alarm.
We got false alarm.
Well, just like me calling false alarm was a false alarm.
Ooh.
Where's the drum kit when you need it?
I know.
Come on, give it to me. I know you got one, Danny. Oh my gosh, that's the most epic I've ever had in my life.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That is so funny.
Okay, so false alarm. Was this a Hello Luna song that you guys
Yeah.
have refunkified?
Refunkified. This is a refunkified version of False Alarm off of the Dear Demons album. Yep. So most of the songs that are on here that aren't, either a Kenny song or off the new album, they're the reimagined tracks.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's quite a bit different than the original. They all are, but
That's why you do it, right?
exactly. Yep.
Jam. Let's go.
Let's go.
Go on, say it. Read between the lines. It was never fine. It's not your fault, well, you were there too. You all know. Saying more stories start to bore me, but I will stay for you. I can't stand it. No, you branded the world.
I think that one was my favorite.
Oh, I love that.
Nice.
That
love
one's
that.
really cool. I can just totally see the sync stuff with that. Like,
Love that. Yeah, we're
yeah.
trying to do more of that.
Yeah.
you should definitely get into it. That one I could totally see for on a TV show or something.
Yeah, we were actually just talking about that because our friends, Casey Wild or
KJ Wild.
KJ Wild, have been, they've been doing a lot of that, and we're like,
Yeah.
we need to get on that boat.
Yeah, they
For
got some
sure.
music coming out on like that show Boo Bitch and like
Yeah.
Who
was
did
the
what
other
now?
Right.
Yeah, no, it was like a show.
Are you saying boobage or boo bitch?
Boobage, man. No, Boo Bitch. It's like a show on Netflix. And
Never
they got,
heard of
They
that.
got some music
Yeah.
on that, and then some others.
That sounds like Tyler Perry's newest Halloween movie.
Right.
I know. I watched the trailer and I was like, I'm a little old for this.
That's
But
pretty
they're
funny.
doing it.
Dude, that was awesome. Did somebody play that guitar lick or is that a splice deal?
So that's our lead guitarist that we have.
Yeah,
in our
so
backing
that's
track.
Eric. Yep.
Yeah.
Better cut it, give him 10%. The boy needs it.
Really
No, we
good. He
love his
shreds.
That's
yeah,
pretty
he
good.
shreds.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. All right, so where are we off to now? Are we going back to acoustic land or?
I think we're.
Tongue tied.
I think I'm playing Haywire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you are playing Hayward.
So I'm gonna be playing this on this guy, and
Okay.
it's just gonna be a solo one. This is the
You
first
should.
single that we put out off of our new album, Into Static, which is
You should talk about your guitar.
back there. Oh yeah,
You should talk about
should
that.
talk about
that
my guitar.
that is deceptively heavy.
That is okay. So like the body shape is something that so my friend Cliff, he has a guitar company called Clifton Guitars, and he was like, I really want to make you a guitar, and I was like, cool, let's do it. So
I like the logo. It looks like a car.
It's funny you say that. He's a huge car guy.
Uh-huh.
Yep, he's a huge.
You can tell
car guy.
the lines on it look really. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's
aesthetically.
doing.
He's like, yeah, he's very clean. I like this guy.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, so we like created the body shape. I picked out the wood. But the funny thing is this thing is just like a brick house. Like it is so heavy. But the cool thing is there's a ghost pickup, so I can make it an acoustic if I want. Which is really cool.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I had to Google ghost pickups when when we
Yeah.
were talking. I was like, I don't think I've ever used one of those. But it's kind of like an under saddle. Just each string has their own little
Exactly.
dealio.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, we'll mess around with it because I can send you some impulse responses that you can kind of load in.
Oh,
and
that'd
would
be
Like,
fun.
that's what we were using for your acoustic. That kind of got really close to that Nirvana sound.
Oh, it got so close. It was
Pretty
like the
awesome.
same thing. It was so cool.
Oh man. But this is coming on your new album.
Yeah, no, so this is the one that we've already released.
Right.
Yeah. So this is this is the track Haywire. It was the first single that we put out, and it's the one that's been doing the best.
Heck yeah.
So we've been pushing it awfully hard, but I love playing this one, especially on like when I'm solo. It's a lot of fun, but should I just jump right into it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Dive in.
Dive in. I don't know why everything's goes slow and I take time to just escape and close my eyes away. I know the universe is overfilled, so I can't I show myself into the sky while I can't decide. It's really night, and I'm too tired.
like that one too. That's a hooky little chorus.
Yeah, that one is definitely the one that made its way onto the radio.
Cool.
Yeah. While the rest of them just lie a little too angry. That's the one that I was a little happier on.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for, like, it's not a sad song, but it's like upbeat, down. That's not upbeat, down tempo. What's the term? Where it's like, it's a faster song, but it's kind of sad, but at the same time, there's like there's emotional things in it, man. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's like a happy sad song.
Freaking love it.
Love that. Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh, we got like one song.
We
left?
got one song left.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, we got to talk about one more time about all the tip options and stuff.
That's right. Yep.
Because we'll probably leave this show up for like a week or something. So if someone subsequently wants to come and watch and donate to the thing, we're not gonna. We split all the tips 50-50.
That's right.
We got musicians on both sides of the camera. Anybody who just wants to comment or like the page and do all that stuff, we're gonna send you a signed show poster.
The shiny sign poster.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, I love it. It's super fun.
Ryan Fowler killed it.
Yeah, he absolutely did.
$10 will get you a digital download folder, and then all these stacks. So $25 will get you that and a handwritten lyric sheet. $50 for a T-shirt and a CD. $100 for a all that and a live stream. Also, that's a personal live stream.
Personal live stream.
That's pretty nice. And then $150 will get you all that, and then like the Supreme.
The Supreme
package.
merch package.
Man.
We're doing it up. We're pretty much giving you everything that we have merch-wise.
The license plate thing is pretty
I don't know
nice.
about that though.
I love the
That was a
license
gift.
plate.
My luck, I'd get that and then I'd be involved in a hit and run.
Oh my
It was-
gosh.
It was the idiot with the Hello Luna license
Oh my
plate.
gosh, yes.
That guy totally ran me over.
Hello Luna, the entire band goes to jail. Like, book 'em, boys.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, just go to tunedinlive.com/donate or at tunedinlive on Venmo if you would like to support the band. This is the best place to do it. I know Spotify spins are great. You can go and show up to a label, or you can get, it's a lot of clout, and that's very nice to have. But in terms of money in the pocket of an artist and a musician and supporting live music and the arts, this is about the best way to do it, is just hand deliver digitally.
100%.
120%.
150.
I'm going to top you. Oh, my God.
Let's just do this the rest of the night.
150 doing going on.
Oh, I love it, man. Thank you guys so much for coming. All right, so what's the last one?
Last one is Tongue Tied.
Okay. And this is from
Dear Demons.
Dear Demons.
and
Yep.
that so do I have one of those back
Oh,
there?
yeah, it's the angry one.
Yeah,
I'm
let
going
me
to let
see.
you see.
The angry one. No, that's not like I feel like this is like some Drive vibes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh,
is
it
the
is.
font.
Winding riffing.
Yeah, I don't get I get 80s badass, not necessarily angry.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm okay with the sensual
Yep,
the sensual lay down.
yep. Just like I was,
Yeah.
that shot was actually taken when I was like underwater.
What?
So my face isn't underwater, but my hair and my hairline are all
Oh.
completely submerged in water. It was from the Sympathize music
Wow.
video photo shoot.
Really?
Yeah.
And it looks so dark, dude. That's a good shot.
Yeah, he gave us the
thank you, yeah.
that was the BTS like the behind the scenes pictures from the music video, and I was like, dude, that's the album cover. Like,
Heck yeah, man.
one and done. That is it.
That's amazing. I need one of these beanies too. Can I put it on?
Yeah,
I
that
don't
one-
have lice, I promise.
I don't think you do. It is snuggy.
Oh,
Always
man.
jealous of people who can like
Look
rock a
up.
beanie well.
You could rock a beanie.
I put the Babe in Beanie Baby.
Oh my gosh. That is a t-shirt. That is like a
Oh, you can have that. You can
Yeah.
have that. That's my gift to you. Oh my gosh! And this hair that is stuck in your beanie. Now, this is why I asked if I should put it on. You should have said no.
No,
This is
that's
your fault.
No,
You
that's
did
your
that.
beanie. Are you a beanie guy?
I wore one on stage the other day because my hair was super erratic.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah,
wind
yeah.
was blowing when I went and. Oh, my girlfriend likes beanies. God just spoke to me and said that my girlfriend likes beanies.
Well,
that's
so.
yours.
then that beanie is yours.
Thank you so much.
You're
I will
welcome.
take the. All right, yeah, all right. We're gonna we'll do some trade later. I'll give you a Ryan Barnett original "Escape the Fate" record.
Oh my gosh.
No, only if you promise to use it when you're skeet shooting. No. All right. Let's do one. Let's do the last song. This is amazing. I'm so excited. So when does this EP is out? Do you have another record coming out?
So we have a single. So the song that you heard earlier and the one that I believe is the $10 tier. If you donate $10, then you get the song. So it's the Into Static Reimagined.
Yeah.
And it's not the album; it's the title track. And we're gonna be releasing that this fall.
And then you have some Keeney stuff?
Yeah, so Kinney, my solo project, that music video will be coming out this fall as well.
When? Like November, October, December?
That's a Danny
Whenever,
question.
yeah, Danny. Yeah, Danny.
Whenever I get motivated to love music video creating again.
Honestly, probably close to October.
Amazing.
Yep.
Dude, that was super cool. Is that a freaking vocoder?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's okay. What is a vocoder?
Vocoder is essentially a tool that you can run your vocals through and add any sort of effects. You can connect them to synthesizers or just sort of keys or whatever you want.
And you can kind of, it's almost like a, that's not going to be relatable to people. You can, I was going to say it's a talk box for, but that doesn't work.
A lot of people do know what a talk box is.
Yeah, I mean,
think
like the
at
Peter
least.
Frampton "Do You Feel Like You Do" thing, where he's "Do you feel?"
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
you can do it with. It's like you could hook a microphone up to a keyboard, basically, and Danny could sit there and choose.
Yep.
She could sing whatever she wants to sing, but Danny could pretty much say, "This is what I want the melody over these chords to sound like." I can choose and just play an E chord, and it sounds like you're singing an E chord. That's really neat.
And we plan on doing a lot more of that.
Yeah.
Now that we we're kind of like moving in this direction, it's starting to feel a lot more right.
Yeah, that was like we had never used vocoders. We had never done anything like that. And when we decided to do the Reimagined album, we actually had a different producer who, like, we live on an art block. It's called the Milo Arts District.
Yeah,
and
we were talking about
yeah, we
that.
were talking about it, like the art commune that all the people live in.
So that's a thing?
It's totally
We
a
have
thing.
several of those in Columbus.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you're just ironic. Like, oh, it's an art commune, but it really is. These people
Yeah.
are trying to sell you soap and like like weird stuff, right?
Yeah, like they all have to contribute to where they live. So they live in an old, like
School.
1800s, like Victorian style school building.
Oh my
And
gosh.
their studio spaces are like crazy. They're crazy. They all have chalkboards in them. Some of them even have like
Oh
the
my gosh.
ABCs on the floor.
When people are like scared of socialism and communism, this sounds
That's
like
what they're afraid of.
This is what they're afraid of.
100%.
Yeah,
They're
for
like,
sure.
no, we can't have that. We can't have that. But one of the producers that lives inside of that building, he just walked over into our recording studio one day. I think I was trying to like get rid of some piece of gear, and we were working on the Reimagined album, and he was like, oh, let me sit down on this session. And so he started having us like use vocoders and all this stuff we never would have probably touched.
Did you use an outboard gear vocoder, or is it like
It's probably digital, right?
it was
Probably
a
digital.
virtual thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although his studio is like insane. It's like a $250,000 studio.
Really?
Yeah, it's
For sure.
crazy.
Dude, that's all. And you guys just get to record there willy nilly whenever. you want.
Well, we have our own.
Oh.
Ours is probably not a quarter.
It's definitely not $250,000, but we like
at least
it
a
more.
quarter.
Yeah,
It's at least
it's
a quarter?
at least a quarter.
At least.
Hey, you're
We like
a
it.
step in the right direction.
Absolutely.
It has no windows, so
Yeah, our
It'll lock
studio
you
has
in.
no windows, which like most studios don't have
No, yeah.
windows because you don't want people busting your window down and stealing your gear.
For sure.
So
For sure. Yeah. I don't tell anybody where I live.
no, absolutely not.
Dude, I really appreciate you guys coming on to the show. It's been
Yeah, we
great.
love-
thank you so
being
much for
here.
having us.
Yeah,
This
this
has been
was-
so fun.
Really
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, we have had a blast being here. This is really cool.
Nashville is awesome.
Yeah, dude,
You guys have a cool
holler
town.
whenever you guys come back, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we
be back
would-
next month.
Yeah, we will be back next month, but we would
Okay.
love to come back with the full band when
Yeah.
when we bring them out. That would be
Yeah.
super fun.
Absolutely. And then just remind everybody, when your record's coming out in the fall.
Yeah, so the next single is going to be coming out this fall, and then Kenya's music video will be, you can catch that around October.
Yeah.
This is me making Danny.
She's giving me like names of months, so
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
like
pressured, which
October.
is probably a good idea.
Yep. So you can expect the single from Kenny, or from Hello Luna, and the music video for my solo project to be coming out this October.
Amazing. Well, we'll be looking for it. Heck yeah. And thank you guys for coming. We would love to thank the crew back there for making everything popular.
Thank you so much.
Oh, look, there we are.
Oh, look at him.
Look at him go.
Look at them. Everybody
Wow.
wave.
It's a really
Give 'em
cool-
hard
look at-
wave.
How pro that looks.
I know.
Mr. Ryan Fowler, Mr. Zach Clevenger, Mr. Aaron Dolgus behind the cameras back over here.
Without
Even though he
shoes.
doesn't wear shoes, we still pay him. I don't know what he's buying, but it's not shoes.
A lot more food. Food's expensive now.
Oh, that's so
He
funny.
hates me. I don't know why I dog on you, Aaron. You're the best. You're the best camera guy that we have in here, and I just treat it like I don't care. I
Oh.
love you. I promise I love you.
It's a moment. It's a moment.
Oh my gosh! All right. Thank you guys. There we go. Thank you guys for coming. Hello, Luna. I'm
Thank you
looking forward
so
to
much.
everything
Having
you
us.
guys have coming in the future. Gonna check out the new album.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys in the internet lands. Tell all your people about it. Send the stream out. Don't be selfish.
Yes, do it.
And thank you for tuning in to the Tuned In, no matter where you're tuning in from, because when you're here, you're with the band. We'll see you next time.